Hi MS Workouts community, quick question for you. Do you not like performing planks because they're really difficult and just sometimes uncomfortable? Well, in this week's video, I'm going to show you how to make planks work for you and how to approach them even if you cannot get onto the floor. Now, even though we have all of this heavy equipment, exercise machines in our practical fitness studios, our clients still perform planks on a regular basis. Now, why is that? It's because the plank is an incredibly effective exercise that targets multiple muscle groups all at the same time. You're gonna be targeting the transverse abdominals, the rectus abdominals, internal obliques, external obliques. You're gonna have a little bit of your quadriceps, you're gonna have a little bit of your deltoids, several muscle groups, right? Not necessarily a compound movement, but multiple muscle groups being worked. So be smart, perform a plank, okay? Instead of spending time performing multiple different exercises on those particular areas. And if you're living with MS, getting the most out of your efforts and time is crucial, since you really should be conserving your energy to do the things that you love to do. Welcome back to the MS Workouts YouTube channel.
I'm Jeff Gott, exercise physiologist at Practical Fitness and MS Workouts, and co-creator of the steadypace exercise technique. In this channel, we help you gain strength safely and effectively and progressively so that you can feel more confident doing the things that you love to do. Every week, we release new exercises, stretches, yoga, talks, and so much more. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications so you can be notified when every single new latest video comes out and drops.
Okay, everybody make sure you grab your progress journal at this point.
If you don't have one, then you can download the free PDF progress journal in the description box below this video. After the exercise, use your progress journal to write down what time you got to in the exercise and what color resistance band or resistance in general that you used. Circle the plus sign if you reached 130 and circle the OK if you didn't reach the 130 mark. The plus sign indicates that you need to make the exercise more challenging the next time you perform it, which I'll show you how to do when we execute the exercise, make it more challenging, that is. The OK will remind you that the band color or the resistance that you used during the exercise is appropriate for you. It did what it needed to do, it fully exhausted you, which means that you need to focus on just giving your very best effort next time and trying to beat your time that next time, okay? You execute the exercise. Now, please do not perform this exercise or any of our exercises every single day. That will not get you results faster. Only perform this exercise 2 to 3 times per week and always with a full rest day in between. Okay, let's execute that plank. Now, we're gonna look to fully exhaust the muscles in no more than 90 seconds. I have my clock here. You don't have to worry about yours. You can just follow along with me. If you're a member, you'll have the clock, all the cool stuff, but today I'm gonna help you with that. So plank, as I mentioned, is gonna work your deltoids, your transverse abdominals, obliques, multiple muscles here. So, if you are on the ground with me, okay, we can do it multiple ways. Most important thing is that you're first going down to your forearms, no matter how you're executing this. Make sure your shoulder is above your elbows, okay? Now, if you have issues with flexing your ankles and you are gonna go up onto your toes and execute the entirety or the full plank, you can also put your feet up against a wall, okay? So you can put your toe, your feet against the wall, push back into the wall. That's gonna help you keep your ankles flexed, okay? Now, I'm going to execute it all the way up, and I'm going to talk you through it and give you some variations during the actual plank itself. If you need to start from your knees, do so, which is here, right? Pelvis tucked. If you can begin the exercise and you feel pretty strong in this position, then you can take the knees up during, okay? Most important thing is to keep the hips in line. I'm going to talk you through these things. Let's just go ahead and jump into it and do it together. All right. Clock is on. Your shoulders are above your elbows. Pelvis is tucked. Now, I'm in the full plank position, okay? Now, notice my ankles are flexed, my heels are back, my pelvis is tucked. I'm breathing freely, my shoulders are dropped away from my ears. Now, if this is too difficult for you to execute and you're not able to get time under resistance and engage and you need to lessen the difficulty to meet your body where it's at, you can simply take your knees down, keep your pelvis tucked. Notice, I didn't change the elevation of my back. I didn't let my hips sag, okay? Make sure your hips are up. If you need a mirror, get a mirror in front of you. Get a friend to do this with you to give you some feedback. Video yourself, okay? Make sure we get the form correct. Now, you should not feel tightness in your neck. If you do, take your chin down, drop your shoulders. You can also go one leg at a time, okay, to change the progression versus going all the way up. Now, you do not want your hips all the way sky high in the air, okay? You want them down in line with the shoulder, torso flat, pelvis tucked. Lastly, diaphragmatically breathing. Big breath in and what that means is you're taking your belly button towards that spine. The diaphragm's fully contracting and expanding, and you're allowing the transverse abdominals to actively engage in a higher level. Another variation, you can widen your feet out. You're gonna get a little more obliques involved in that. Now we're passing the 118 mark. You should be fatigued. Calm in that mind. Remember, if you fully exhaust, you just slowly ease out of it. That's success, right? No more than 4 more seconds. I actually feel my lats engaged as well. For 2, heart rate's up. 1, and easing out. Whew, felt a burn in my arms. I hit the entire 130. So I'll talk about measurements and recording and all that, so stick around for a second. Should have felt your heart rate up, actively engage, and simply give your best effort. If you have questions, post in the comments behind or below so we can get you dialed in so you can get the most out of this movement. Now, just as I mentioned earlier, don't sweat it if you're not able to get down onto the ground. If you're living in a wheelchair or you just don't want to get down on the floor, okay? You can still work these muscles, all right? Have an exercise just for you. Follow me over to it. Okay, like I said, if you need to execute this seated because you're in the chair, as we mentioned, or just don't want to get on the ground, grab a chair. It doesn't have to be one just like this, just a chair somewhere you can take a seat. It's going to be the trunk flexion and extension, right? It's just simply a what we call dynamic movement. I say simply, it shouldn't be simple. Coming forward should be exercise, right? You're going to be coming forward for 7 seconds, back is flat, right? Pelvis is tucked as far as you can without losing balance, and then slow back the other direction. Making sure your hips are slightly forward, okay, as you lean back so you can get as much extension as possible. Should feel those abdominals engaging. And to take it one step further for you today, we've got a video down below of me executing the exercise. So go ahead and click on that one so I can walk you through it step by step right now. Our YouTube channel is a great place to start gaining strength, but if you want to get serious about reducing your symptoms and getting results, then you need to be on a weekly structured strength training program with other individuals just like you. And that's exactly what we offer at MS Workouts through our membership. Click the link in the video or below the video to learn how our membership can help you achieve your goals. And while you're on the website, make sure you sign up for the no-cost 7-day strength camp so you can experience how we can help you do the things that you love to do with more confidence. See you all next week.